Mr. Lewallen, did you understand your rights as they were read?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Okay. Let's see. You have a charge of resisting arrest, search, or transport. You need a court-appointed attorney on that charge?
I'm really not sure of the situation entirely right now, Your Honor.
I'll put you down for a yes on the court-appointed.
Yes, sir.
You wish to furnish your own at a later date, that is all right to do as well.
Yes, sir.
Public defender, you have anything?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. You are employed, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
It's my understanding you have a GED and some college education?
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you lived in Amarillo?
18 years.
My goodness, all right. We ask that you consider these factors in the bond setting, Your Honor.
Okay. I'm gonna give you a $2,000 bond with conditions that you do not commit any other offenses against the laws of the state of Texas, any other state, or those of the United States.
Yes, sir.
Any questions, sir?
Yes, sir. I was actually gonna reach out to you and see if I could be released without bond on my own recognizance. I'm not a flight risk, Your Honor. I support an entire family. I've worked for my company for multiple years. I've been in a little trouble before, and I have never walked away from my responsibility to face up to that trouble. I am under serious financial strain right now. My wife just got back to work. I'm supporting my son, my stepson, my stepdaughter, and my mother-in-law at this point. And I'm giving it everything I've got, Your Honor. Yes, I made an egregious error last night, but I am requesting to be allowed to be released on my own recognizance, knowing that I'm going to show up and face this charge, sir.
Okay. I'll give you a personal bond, sir, of $2,000. However, it does have an extra requirement.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Before the 30th day after release, you must go to the Texas Panhandle Centers, TPC, or another licensed mental health professional and take an examination, a mental health examination, and that report must be sent back to this office.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
That's located, there's one up here at, I think it's 16th or 15th and Polk downtown, and there's one TPC center out at the medical center as well.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
All right. All right. You don't have anything else. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So your bond. It's only if you violate bond conditions that 2,000 comes into play. So as long as you're uploading all your bond conditions, keep in touch with your attorney, you'll be having your own recognizance.
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir. Mr. Kennedy, did you understand your rights as they were read to you this morning?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay. You have a couple of charges. You have a Class A misdemeanor charge violation of bond or protective order. And you have charged possession of controlled substance, penalty group 11B, less than 1 gram. And you have an additional assault on a family member with previous conviction. You need court-appointed attorney on those 3 charges, sir.
I believe he already has an attorney on one of the charges. That's
On the assault case, yeah, because it's just an upgraded charge. They went back and they arrested me, I bonded out on it, and then they arrested me again to upgrade the charge. So I already have an attorney on that case, sir.
court appointed.
All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
I just mark you down for court-appointed public defender.
Thank you, Your Honor. It's my understanding you are employed, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. I shampoo carpets for a living.
You also have some college education, is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
And how long have you lived in Amarillo?
Almost 20 years.
All right. We ask that you consider these factors in the bond setting, Your Honor.
Okay. On the Class A violation of the bond protective order, a $2,000 bond. On the possession of controlled substance, penalty group 11B, a $5,000 bond. Recommended bond on the assault on a family member with previous conviction. is a $10,000 bond. This one also has a protective order issued by the district attorney's office. And I'm gonna go over some of the things that you cannot do. This is a several page document. I'll send that out to you after we conclude here this morning. The protected person lives at 7. Some of the things that you cannot do: you cannot commit any further acts of family violence or an act of furtherance of stalking against the protected person. You may not directly communicate with the protected person or a member of that person's family or household in a threatening or harassing manner. You cannot communicate a threat through any third person to the person protected by this order or that person's family or household. You may not go within 200 yards of the protected person. You may not go within 200 yards of the residence, the workplace, or any place that you know that that person is at. You may not have a possession of firearm or ammunition. This is valid until the 24th day of January of 2026. Do you have any questions on that order, sir?
I don't believe so. Like I said, it's my understanding this is a charge that was already there and it's upgraded it, so I already knew all that, Your Honor. So thank you, sir.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir.
Have a good day.
Mr. Butcher, did you understand your rights as I read them?
Yes, sir.
You have a charge here of unlawful carrying a weapon and a warrant charge for disorderly conduct, discharging or display of firearm. You need court-appointed attorneys on those two charges.
No, sir.
You got your own?
Yes, sir.
I'll put you down for no. Public defender?
Thank you, Your Honor. How long have you lived in the Amarillo area?
25 years.
All right, it's my understanding that you're employed, is that correct?
Yes.
You also have military service.
Yes.
What branch of the military?
Air Force.
And you also have an associate's degree, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. We ask that you consider these factors in the bond setting, Your Honor.
Okay. On the unlawful carrying of a weapon, a $2,000 bond. On the disorderly conduct, discharge, display of firearm, $1,000. Those do have some conditions: that you do not commit any other offenses against the laws of the state of Texas, any other state, or those of the United States. While you're out on bond, you are to abstain from the use or possession of any dangerous illegal drugs, narcotics, marijuana, or alcohol, unless so prescribed by a physician. Further, you are not to possess any firearm or ammunition. Have any questions, sir?
Yes, sir. I just don't understand the possessing, because I do hunt, and that's kind of what got me in this situation. Was I hunt, and I hopped in my pickup yesterday and I left, and I had literally just gotten in my truck, and I guess I had it worn out, was unaware of it.
Okay.
Anyways,
I wished I could discuss your case with you, but
yes, sir.
get with your attorney on that, and they may be able to work something out on your behalf.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you, sir.
3,000 total. Thank you.
Stand here, speak on that mic.
Yes, sir.
You understand your rights as I read them, sir?
You
You
understand?
understand constitutional rights?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You have a charge here of false drug testing, false with a falsification device. Do you need a court-appointed attorney on that charge, sir?
Yes, sir.
Put you down for yes, public defender.
Thank you, Your Honor. How long have you lived in Amarillo?
43 years.
All right, and it's my understanding you're employed, is that correct?
Yes.
You also have an associate's degree.
Yes.
All right, we ask that you consider these factors in the bond setting, Your Honor.
Okay. I'll give you $1,000 bond, sir, with conditions you do not commit any other violations of the laws of the state of Texas. any other state or those of the United States while you're out on bond.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, sir.
You're not like-
Mahan, did you understand your rights as I read them?
Yes, sir.
Have a few charges here. You have possession and controlled substance penalty group 11B, more than 4 grams, but less than 200 grams. Then you have another charge of possession of controlled substance penalty group 11B, less than 1 gram. Do you need court-appointed attorneys on those 2 charges, sir?
Yes, sir.
Public defender?
Thank you, Your Honor. How long have you lived in Amarillo?
Going on 10 years.
It's my understanding you have your GED, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're also currently trying to look for employment?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
You're good. We ask you consider these factors in the bond setting, Your Honor.
Both these incidents happened at the same time?
Yes, sir.
On the possession and controlled substance penalty group 11B, more than 4 grams, less than 200 grams, a $7,500 bond. On the possession of controlled substance penalty group 11B, less than 1 gram, I'm going to set a $2,500 bond. These do have conditions that you do not commit any other offenses against the laws of the state of Texas, any other state, or those of the United States. While you're out on bond, you are to abstain from the use or possession of any dangerous illegal drugs, narcotics, marijuana, or alcohol, unless so prescribed by a physician. You have any questions, sir?
No, sir.
All right, thank you.
You're good.
Ms. Eason, did you understand your rights as I read them?
Yes, sir.
You have a charge here of injury to a child, elderly, or disabled person with intent to cause bodily injury. Do you need a court-appointed attorney on that charge?
What is that? So
Or do you-
if you qualify
do you-
for a court-appointed attorney, the court will appoint you one free of cost. If you do not, you'll have to hire your own attorney. Would you like the court to appoint you an attorney?
Yes.
It puts you down for yes, public defender.
Thank you, Your Honor. It's my understanding you're working towards getting your high school degree, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. How long have you lived in Amarillo?
20 years.
All right. And it's my understanding you have family and friends and a community in the area, is that right?
Yes.
And you also help out with bills, specifically the utilities and things like that?
Yes.
All right. We ask that you consider these factors in the bond setting, Your Honor.
Ever been arrested before, Sahvanna?
No, sir. This is my first time, and this is my only time that I will be doing this crew up.
Who is Mary?
That is my mom.
Okay. All right, so this charge does have an emergency protective order through the district court. The protected person is who resides at
Yes.
I'm not gonna read this of the whole thing to you. I'm gonna send it out to you after I review some of the main issues that you cannot do. And you'll be able to look that over and then sign it and send it back to me. You are prohibited from committing any further acts of family violence or stalking, directly communicating with the protected person or member of that person's family or household in a threatening or harassing manner. You cannot communicate a threat through any other person to the person protected by this order or that person's family or household. You may not go within 200 yards of the protected person. You may not go within 200 yards of the residence, the workplace, or any other residence or workplace of the protected person or places that she may frequent. You may not possess any firearms or ammunition. You have a concealed carry permit that's been suspended till such time as the outcome of your trial. This is valid from today's date through the 24th day of January. Do you have any questions on the emergency protective order, ma'am?
Yes, I have a question. I live drive. Where do I go if I can't like be around her?
Well, I hope you can find you a spot with another relative, a friend, or someplace else, but you cannot go back to your residence. You may set
Okay.
up some type of a deal where you can pick up some clothes and stuff like that, but you cannot go over there physically yourself. Okay, that would be in violation of your order.
Okay, so I'll see if I can go to a group home.
Okay, all right. Thank you, ma'am. Did I set your bond? No, I didn't.
No, you didn't.
That bond is set at $10,000. Okay. The only other conditions on that, ma'am, is that you do not commit any other offenses against the laws of the state of Texas, any other state, or those of the United States. While you're out on bond, you cannot use or possess any dangerous illegal drugs, narcotics, marijuana, or alcohol unless so prescribed by a physician. And also you may, again, not possess any firearm or ammunition.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Thank you, ma'am.
You'll head back there, and then the officers will escort you after that, whenever the bond hearing's all done. Okay?
Austin Duggan or Duggan. Mr. Duggan, did you understand your constitutional rights as I read them?
Yes, sir.
You have a charge here of unauthorized use of a motor vehicle. Do you need a court-appointed attorney on that charge, or do you wish to furnish your own?
Yes, please.
Okay, yes, you want
Court
a,
appointed.
okay. Public defender.
Thank you, Your Honor. Where were you born?
BSA Amarillo, Texas.
Awesome. How long have you lived in Amarillo?
My entire life.
All right, you have an Amarillo address, is that correct?
Yes.
And a phone number you can be contacted by?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you currently employed?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we ask that you consider these factors in the bond setting, Your Honor.
Set your bond short at $5,000 with conditions you do not commit any other offenses against the laws of the state of Texas, any other state, or those of the United States. While you're out on bond, you are to abstain from the use or possession of any dangerous illegal drugs, narcotics, marijuana, or alcohol unless so prescribed by a physician. Have any questions, sir?
Oh, what was that amount?
$5,000.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
Mr. Fish, did you understand your rights as I read them to you?
Yes, sir.
You have a charge, sir, of possession of controlled substance, penalty group 1B, less than 1 gram, state jail felony. Do you need a court-appointed attorney on your charge?
Yes.
It's down for you as public defender.
Thank you, Your Honor. Where were you born?
Border.
Borger? All right. How long have you lived in the Panhandle area?
Most of my life.
Do you have family in the area?
Yes, ma'am.
It's my understanding you have some college education, is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're currently looking for work, is that true?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. We ask that you consider these factors in the bond setting, Your Honor.
Mr. Fish, you'll set your bond here at $5,000 with conditions that you do not commit any other offenses against the laws of the state of Texas, any other state, or those of the United States. While you're out on bond, you are to abstain from the use or possession of any dangerous illegal drugs, narcotics, marijuana, or alcohol unless so prescribed by a physician. You have any questions, sir?
No, sir.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Bassett, did you understand your rights as I read them?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you have charge of unlawful carrying a weapon on alcohol premises. Understand you turned yourself in, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Public defender?
Thank you, Your Honor. It's my understanding that you're employed, is that correct?
Yes, sir. I mean, yes, ma'am.
No, you're.
Sir.
You graduated high school, is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
And you were born in Amarillo, is that true?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. We ask that you consider these factors in the bond setting, Your Honor.
I'm going to set your bond, sir, at $3,000. That's $2,000 less than what the recommended from the DA's office. Does have some conditions that you do not commit any other offenses against the laws of the state of Texas, any other state, or those of the United States. While you're out on bond, you are to abstain from the use or possession of any dangerous illegal drugs, narcotics, marijuana, or alcohol, unless so prescribed by a physician. And you may not possess any firearm or ammunition while you're out on bond. Any questions, sir?
No, sir.
All right, thank you. Ms. Suarez, did you understand your rights as I read them?
Sure.
You have a couple charges here. You have a warrant for assault on a family member or household impeding breath or circulation, and you also have a parole violation. Do you need a court-appointed attorney on the assault charge?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and get one.
Okay, puts down for yes. Public defender.
Thank you, Your Honor. How long have you lived in the Panhandle area?
All my life,
What high school did you attend?
Harper High.
Awesome. It's my understanding that you are self-employed. Is that correct?
So,
And you also have family and friends in the area that you just help support and take care of?
yes, ma'am.
All right. We ask you to consider these factors in the bond setting, Your Honor.
All right. This does come with a emergency protective order listing you as the defendant, the protected person. Resides at 3 in Amarillo. Gonna go over some things that you cannot do. I'll send this form out to you. You'll be able to look it over and read it, sign it, send it back to me. It prohibits you from committing any further acts of family violence or stalking, directly communicating with the person protected by this order, their family members or household in a threatening or harassing manner. Cannot commit a threat through a third person to the protected person. That is set at $50,000. Any questions?
No, sir.
All right, thank you. Understand your rights as I read them.
Yes, sir.
Looks like you have a change in the charge from original charge, and now it is possession of controlled substance, penalty group 11B, less than 1 gram. Do you need a court-appointed attorney on that one, or do you already have one, sir?
I had one, but I tried to replace her on my tablet, and they said they was gonna have her get in touch with me, and that was last month. I still haven't heard from her. I don't want her representing me.
Okay. Can you get with this with the public defender here, and maybe she can get you a different attorney?
Okay.
I'll put a note in your file.
Okay. Otherwise, I'll put you down for yes, but somebody different what you currently have. Set your bond, sir, at $5,000 on that charge. I don't know what the original bond setting was, but does have some conditions that you don't commit any other offenses against the laws of the state of Texas, any other state, or those of the United States. If you make bond, you may not possess or use any dangerous illegal drugs, narcotics, marijuana, or alcohol, unless so prescribed by a physician. Have any questions, sir?
Awesome.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much.